Everyone, last week we took a look at this duffel bag from Force Protector Gear. This week we have the deployer bag, and check this thing out. This is a very impressive product from Force Protector Gear, and if you are a Marine, you better get used to seeing this thing because this thing was designed to be lived out of. This is official military surplus. This is in use today. There are hundreds of thousands of these being used by our troops right now. With that being said, my name is Luke. This is the Outdoor Gear Review. Let's get to it. Now, when it comes to this product compared to the duffel bag, the duffel bag actually offers you more space. The duffel bag, 133 liters. The deployer 75 bag offers you 96 liters. While a little bit smaller in terms of capacity, this is a much bigger bag. This thing is much more robust, and everything that you put inside of this is going to be protected. This offers you 360 degrees of foam padding inside of this pack. There's not one section here that doesn't have foam padding, and that's because these are meant to be traveled with. Deployment bags. This is essentially what you were looking at. This is what the Marines are using. This replaced the green bags back in the day. And when these were designed, they were designed not only for deployment, but to be lived out of. These essentially take the place of footlockers in many situations. Large capacity and extremely heavy. Going over some stats for you all now. When it comes to weight, you are looking at 12 pounds for this pack, empty. Heavy duty. Now, once you have these things full, it's going to be extremely heavy, right? That is why they have wheels, so you can roll these things around. You, of course, can carry it by the carry handle, or you can wear it like a backpack because this does have an integrated shoulder harness system. When it comes to colors, you can find these in black, Coyote, Multicam, and so on. There is even a red version of this pack because it's used by firefighters. How about that? It should be mentioned that there are multiple versions of this pack out on the market, multiple sizes. Some are collapsible, some are not. When it comes to the dimensions, you are looking at 30 inches long, 14 inches wide, and it offers you a depth of 14 inches. When it comes to the capacity, as mentioned before, 96 liters, that is roughly 4,800 cubic inches, right around there. When it comes to the materials, you are looking at a combination of 1000D Kedora, 400D Kedora, and ballistic nylon. The mesh pockets are made from polyester. You're looking at YKK weather-resistant zippers. And there's an airplane coming. I will pause this so you guys don't have to listen to it. The plane's gone, let's continue. So when it comes to the hardware for the wheels, those are stainless steel, and that features the housing and the ball bearings as well. The runners on the bottom are completely removable. All of the hardware is military grade. Every zipper features 550 paracord pulls. It features a lifetime warranty, is made in the United States, and when it comes to cost, we should discuss this for just a moment. If you purchase the Deployer 75 pack brand new, from the FPG website, you will pay roughly $512 for this. Now, of course, military surplus means that you can find these on the open market, where you can purchase these for roughly $100 to $150. I purchased this for $100. I actually have 3 of these because they make awesome overland packs. Each bag has a specific purpose with my overland use. One is a food bag, one's a bed bag, and the other is a miscellaneous. You can stack them on top. You can clip them in. They're awesome for that purpose. Also, you can use these for traveling. Throw your backpacking gear inside of this. You can go to the airport, fly with it. It's easy to tell that it's your pack, and so on. Now, these were made, again, as deployer bags, so they are extremely heavy duty. They were designed to protect all of your gear, and because of that, these things are made to be tough as nails. You have grab handles all over this bad boy. And when it comes to the value for what you're getting here, especially if you buy used, it's off the charts. Off the charts. Before we touch upon the features of this pack, one really cool thing about this is that it was designed to be able to handle multiple packs together. You can actually buy extender straps, which will go around both of these packs so you can carry 2 of them together. Specifically, the deployer and a duffel bag. This pack has a ton of features. Let's start right here on the sides. You have a grab handle right here. You have a grab handle on the other side. This side, there are no pockets, nothing like that. Flipping this around, you can see here you have an access point to the inside of the pack. You have the weather-resistant YKK zippers, and you have a plastic window for identification and so on. Taking a look here at the back side, you have webbing so you can attach any sort of pouches that you want. You have a grab handle. going around to the front, grab handle, webbing, and so on. You have the carry handle right here. You have two very large compression straps. You have the shoulder harness system with sternum strap. You can disconnect these and stow them if you wish to. Here's the top. You have dual YKK zippers. This is lockable. Large piece of foam right here to protect your gear. On the inside, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 mesh pockets for stowing your gear, organizing, and so on. On the inside, you have one pocket here on the side, and essentially that is it. You have a foam pad in the bottom to protect your gear. You can remove this if you need to. Otherwise, that's it. As mentioned, fully protected with foam padding, so this thing will protect your gear, your loadout, and so on. What do I think about this thing? I love it. This is one of the coolest pieces of military surplus that I've seen and used in a long time. I've had this for quite a while now. These have been out on the market for numerous years, and you can find these used. That is how I recommend that you go about purchasing one of these, because $500 is extremely expensive for any sort of pack. Now, if you decide to spend the full $500 for one of these, you are getting an awesome travel bag. There's no doubt about that. There's plenty of ways to organize your gear here. Again, there are no side pockets, and that's okay. The size is a little bit smaller than the duffel bag, but everything inside of this is much more protected. That really is the key, the point to this. It's all about protecting your gear and everything on the inside as you travel, namely as those Marines are deployed. This thing is heavy duty, it's overly built, the materials are the best out there, the zippers, the buckles, the hardware, top notch, military grade all the way. Now when it comes to the cons, it has to be mentioned of course that this thing is super heavy, 12 pounds, empty, it's overly built. The question becomes, what do you need it for? Do you need it? For myself, I like it a lot, I use it very specifically, and it fits my needs extremely well. You will be amazed at how much this thing can hold because it can hold a lot. An additional con would be the price if you have to purchase it brand new. It's very expensive. If you go out to purchase one of these yourself, I have to state this very clearly. Make sure to pay attention to the quality, because with these being used military surplus, you will find them in all sorts of conditions, sometimes extremely bad. One common area of breakage is here at the wheels. You will oftentimes find these wheels being jacked up pretty good, sometimes just completely broken. As mentioned before, these runners can be replaced. The back here is all ballistic nylon. It's tough stuff, it really is. So everyone, that is my review of the Deployer 75 FOR75 deployment bag. This thing is sweet in so many ways. As mentioned, it really is one of the coolest pieces of military surplus that I've used and seen in a very long time. I highly recommend this. Make sure to pay attention to the condition, buy one of these used, save a ton of money, and then you have a pack that you can use for just about anything. I mean, you really can. For overland use, these things work so incredibly well. I have a carabiner on one side. I simply clip it into the back of my truck. It doesn't go sliding around, nothing like that. You can stack these. I mean, they're just awesome in my opinion. If you like military surplus, you are going to like these bags. With that being the case, make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts about these. If you're a Marine and you have hands-on experience with these, what do you all think? If you have a question for me, make sure to email me. Until next time, everyone, strength and honor. Also, more videos are coming up, especially in regards to travel bags and deployment bags. I like these things a lot, if you haven't noticed. Everyone, see ya.